How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
If you buy a Starbucks Bear Cup from a reseller off the internet for $400, I'm not pointing any fingers, but you might have a problem.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Welcome in. My name is Lee. This is Faithful Legacy, and we're all about real talk, cozy wisdom, and eternal truth. So if that sounds like that is up your alley and you end up enjoying today's video, I would love to have you subscribe so that we can visit again. Oh friends, remember when children used to get excited over a penny in a cup?
We each got our own cups now. Thank you, Mr. Edwards.
Those good old days of being happy with a puzzle, a book, and a cup seem to be long behind us. I actually love this time of year. I like the cold weather, the bright sunrises, all the twinkly, sparkly lights and the warm fires, and the crescendo of the music at the beginning of the 1994 Little Women movie. I like winter. What I don't love is how some of that wholesome coziness and the sacred beauty of this time of year has been swallowed up by social media overconsumption. And I do find it interesting because I keep hearing everyone saying that we're in a cost of living crisis, and I would agree that everything's totally out of control. Why are we fist fighting people for a cheap Bear Cup in the Starbucks parking lot? Now, mind you, some of this stuff has been going on since before social media because people are gonna people. I'm old enough to remember when people were trampling each other for a Beanie Baby and a Tickle Me Elmo.
Caused a near riot
everywhere.
but you can't have this one. It's the last one. Go.
Oh,
Gotta let go.
But it does seem like social media trends, which is a marketing monster, has poured gasoline on the fire of this whole overconsumption thing. All of us are gonna want to spend money on different things and like different things. A lot of people probably think I don't need 100 antique books, but you would be wrong. So I'm not telling you not to spend money on things that add beauty to your life or bring you joy. I'm just saying I think we need to heal as a society our relationship with resources and finances. I think we have some healing to do.
Max right now, and the holiday section is quite literally busting at the seams. So here's my little de-influencing session for you guys. This holiday season, somebody told me that they do something to wear, want, need, and read, and then they do a family gift, like a board game or something cool like that. So if you want to do that little want, need, wear, read thing with me, I will join you guys in that because...
You know what always strikes me immediately in stores today is the huge chasm between quality and quantity. Because back in the day, there wasn't as much quantity of things that you could pick from. There wasn't as many choices, but it was quality. People had incredible skills. Things were made of really nice materials because they actually wanted it to last and be able to pass it on to their children, which is a beautiful thing. Now everything is planned obsolescence where you use it for 6 months and the thing starts falling apart and it breaks. I have noticed that there is so many, it's like choice overload, but the quality is absolutely terrible. In this first comment here, it says it's all overpriced, poorly made, like we were just saying, mass-produced crud. And I'll say this about the overconsumption trends. You have something like your Stanley Cup, where everybody needs a Stanley Cup and they need 18 colors of the Stanley Cup. And then that whole next year, what do you see in all of the thrift stores? They get the dopamine hit, they jump on the trend, they want to look like other people. We all want to really fit in and belong. That's a very normal human thing. Feeling that rush is gone, they moved on to something else is now trending, and then you see it all in the thrift stores.
Why would anyone actually need 30 to 40 to 50 of the same exact cup? This right here probably cost this person, what, $2,000?
See right there, comment, waiting to see these collections in thrift stores. You want one or two of these? I have absolutely no problem with this. If you're not in loads of debt and this is what you decide you want to spend your money on, that's not my business. That's fine with me, but I really want to know why we need 15. We all need a major timeout. Like everybody go in the corner. Everybody. I think we need to normalize gratitude and learning how better to steward and take care of the things that we already have. Showing our gratitude to God for the things that we have in our life by maybe putting just a smidge of this energy that we're putting into trends and overconsumption, just like redirect a smidge of that energy into taking care of the things we have really well. I'm wondering if we can we get back to a little bit of this?
Butter! Oh, isn't butter divinity? Oh, God, thank you for this breakfast.
And maybe a little bit of this.
Thought you might like to have these with your turkey.
Like to? Oh, I can't recall the last time we had such a treat.
But I would love to know in the comments if you have winter traditions, what you enjoy doing this time of year, how you make things cozier. If you have ways that you are simplifying this year, let me know that in the comments below. Maybe you can give other people some ideas. There are a few things I like more than hymns, like instrumental hymns this time of year. It's just so good. It's immediately takes my nervous system from here to here.
Most of the stuff in this video is going to expire within a year, and this is exactly what I think the person is talking about. This is overconsumption. This is not collecting. This is hoarding things that are going to depreciate and not hold their value.
Oh, I see. The Grinch was actually just being sustainable. I think we can end it on a semi-funny, happy note, but I want to say this. We're gonna wrap this up with some grounding in the truth. We live in an environment and a world right now that is highly stressful, and I do talk about this a lot in every video because this is very real and it affects everybody. I'm an elder millennial. I think we've been slowly disassociating since like 2006. Now, as someone who's a believer, who believes that the Bible is the Word of God and Jesus is the Lord, that everything in there is true, that all the prophecies are true, that he is coming again very soon. And the Bible tells us that in those last of the last days that we are going to see an uptick and an increase in a whole lot of things, shenanigans, as I always say. And so people are feeling something in their heart. I don't know if everyone can completely put their finger on it, but people are feeling a lot of void. They're feeling not as much hope maybe as they once did. People are longing to feel safe. People are longing to belong. People are looking for that dopamine hit, and because of so much technology, our brains are being rewired. The brain is having to move so fast to take in all the information with the LED lights that are flickering. The brain is overstimulated, which means our nervous system is overstimulated. So when we try to bring everything down, we feel restless. When there's quiet, we feel restless. Some people it's eating, some people it's shopping, some people it's consuming media, some people it's other addictions. Everybody struggles with this. I say all the time when I pray and when I go for my prayer walks, one of the things that I always say to the Lord is, I am just so grateful to be your daughter, because I, honest to goodness, don't know what I would be doing right now if I didn't have your joy, because that to me is different than happiness. If I didn't have the blessed hope in my heart to know that this isn't it, there's a glory that's coming for those in Christ that the human mind cannot comprehend. There's a peace that surpasses human understanding that I have in that relationship with the Lord that I used to scramble relentlessly to try to find everywhere. This is never going to satisfy the depths of the human soul. And that is why people will overconsume it and then feel empty again. And then the stuff ends up in the dump or at the thrift store. And then it's the cycle that goes round and round. The next trend comes. We want to feel the sense of community that we don't have much of anymore. We want that dopamine hit. We want to feed the machine of the brain that's overstimulated. And we want to feel like we're part of something bigger than ourselves. So I'm here to tell you that you're here for a purpose, on purpose, that you have deep worth as an image bearer of God, and that there are things that only God can supply and feed into that void that we're all trying to fill. So I pray that you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, friends, it would be an honor for you to like the video.
If I don't see you again, hope everything turns out okay.
And to comment on the video, to share the video with someone you think might enjoy it. And I hope you come back again. And don't forget the last video I put out. If you comment on that video, give thanks by, I believe it's the 22nd of November, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing a giveaway. Oh, and friends, speaking of wealth and redeeming our relationship and healing our relationship with wealth, Seeing Wealth Through a Kingdom Lens is officially available. The paperback's available. The hardcover is going to take probably another week or two, but the paperback's available. And ironically, it's called Redeeming Wealth, God's blueprint for healing finances and building online income in a shifting world. The whole editing process. Anyway, I'm glad to be done. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. And Lord willing, I will see each and every one of you beautiful and precious souls right here on the next one. Bye, friends.